Hey everyone. So I know this was a little bit short uh, notice, but I wanted to let y'all know the changes that I want to make to this channel. Hopefully, y'all will like them. So I want to still do the information on certain things like my zero turn that seems like a lot of people get a lot of advice out of. I want to go a little deeper into those videos and kind of break down a little bit more when I'm going in there. So uh, basically on the channel, I'm going to have like the quick video up for everybody. And then when I get everything set up for the subscriptions, I think I'm going to have the whole thing where, let's say, with my Honda, I pulled the engine and put it all back in or whatever. I might do like little videos. Hey, this is how you take your air box off, your pull your engine or change your motor mount. I have different videos like that on my channel here, but through the paywall, I guess you want to say, will be more direct stuff like the whole entire taking it all apart, what parts you might need, the breakdown kind of everything. So I'll give for each piece or whatever on the regular channel, but I'm trying to make it so it works kind of for everybody because doing the videos are way harder than I thought they were going to be. So I want to kind of do a portion of them because not everybody's looking for a whole breakdown on how to do whatever I'm doing per se. Like the maintenance on my zero turn, let's say, there might be looking just how do you swap the blades out or how to grease the fittings or whatever the case may be. They might not need that whole entire thing. However, people who decide they want to get into the the channel itself and be a subscriber to that note, I want to break down, be a little bit more involved in it where, hey, this is what you need to do. These are going to be your torque specs. This is the manual. This is what it shows on how we need to do this and this. Or if I'm going to do an engine or whatever, hey, I'm changing the head gasket, let's say, then I can break that down. Hey, we need to do 95 foot-pounds, a quarter of a turn, or whatever on torques or what how the research that I've done, I I found that these parts seem to be the better choice for whatever I'm working on. I also want to do other things where like someone might be in the comments or whatever, or they might have an idea like, hey, I'm working on a 94 Honda Accord and you need some information. Maybe I can do a video or whatever of me doing research to find the answer that you need or do a live or whatever so you can get that kind of information. That's how I think I want to do this channel at this particular point. Uh, Kind of life has been crazy, and I'm sure it's been like that for everybody else. So trying to record a lot of things, I have probably, I don't know, 140 gigs worth of videos that I need to do. Like as you can see behind me, this whole room is new. Um, I completely built it in my basement, and hopefully it sounds okay in here. I'm still working on the sound dampening part of it, but I do have videos of me doing that whole thing, the installation on here, the steps that I was doing, and videos on that as well. How I did the flooring and the concrete, all that stuff. So I mess with things, house, automotive, things around the yard. Like I've built a few chicken coops. Anywho, I've done a lot, and I think that's what I want to kind of put with the channel, and then find out what people are trying to get information for, and I might steer towards that route of the channel itself. I seem to get a lot of people asking questions about my zero turn and what it does, how it's going. And they seem to like those videos, and I'm grateful that y'all do. I think those were my first ones. I was really nervous on making those videos, and I didn't know how they were going to come across that, put enough information in there, did I, whatever. So I'm glad y'all are enjoying those. And maybe that's what this channel ended up being. It's about mowers and stuff because my youngest daughter, I've been talking with her and she seems like she wants to start a uh, lawn care business, mowing grass. I mean, she's only 10 years old, but I was doing it when I was 8. So I'm like, well, maybe you can do this to make some money or whatever. Which I do have another channel that's going to probably talk more about the business side of it, how to set your business up, things to invest in and everything. But this channel, I think it's more going to be on automotive kind of stuff, and like zero turn and stuff I'm doing around the house and everything. Maybe stuff that might benefit the normal person that's having to do maintenance for things around their house, because it sometimes it's hard to just find that information. Or hey, maybe you're just wanting to be lazy or whatever and just follow what I'm doing for the video or whatever. That's fine too. Because I am lazy sometimes too. Um, but I do appreciate everybody watching. I'm very thankful for every single one of my followers and subscribers, especially since I haven't been doing a whole bunch of videos on this channel. It's just, it is life. That's all I can say or whatever. Everybody knows what's going on with the whole thing. So enough of my rambling, I guess. But that's the route that I want to take this channel. Put a comment below if you think that's a good idea, a bad idea. I know it's my channel and I can kind of do what I want to and stuff, but I want to make a channel that might benefit more people. And I think there's so many things online, especially on YouTube, that they put a lot of like half informations out there. And if someone's asking a real question and is respectful and everything, I don't have a problem trying to find the answer for you. If you look at all my past videos, I have tried my best to answer everybody that has asked a question. Now, I was late on quite a few of them just because I didn't have any way to answer some of the questions a while back, but I really do try to find the answer that you might ask or give you the information that I found. Which, is that the correct answer? I don't know, but it seemed to work for me. Just like in one of my past zero turn videos, someone was saying that my spring for my drive belt or whatever pulley was on the wrong side. So I had to go back to some of my earlier videos to just see which side it was on, and they were correct. They're absolutely correct. Now it worked. It's been working on the other side for me, but they were absolutely correct. I wasn't sure. I was like, no, I'm sure I have it right. Whatever. The fact of the matter is, I was wrong on that. So I did tell them I apologize. I did notice that I ended up getting that fixed or whatever. So those are the things that maybe this being a community, eventually, I hope it is a good community where we can all kind of help each other. Like, I might not have all the right answers for what a professional might have, but I'm not a professional at doing this stuff. I am learning just like y'all might want to learn. So I Google search things, I watch YouTube videos, I get manuals, I want to look on that stuff. I need to certain parts or whatever, or things I need to get. I need to look at directions and stuff. However, not too often I look at directions. Hey, I'm a dude. But I want this to be more of a community where we can actually help people that are really looking for that answer, because in the whole grand scheme of this is that we all need to, or we want to make more money. Well, a lot of people don't seem to understand is it's a different view, but you can make money sort of by doing things yourself. So let's take, for instance, my engine swap on the Honda to go back to. So I bought the engine. It was $850 for the engine. I went and picked it up. Now, just to swap the engines out, which they did to my daughters, it was like $1,200, I think, which isn't a bad price. So I never had messed with a Honda engine or Honda CRV engine. So I had them go ahead and do it and put new plugs in it and a new accessory belt. So it was like $1,200 or whatever, which, all right, so be it. I needed to get it done. I didn't have time to do it myself. So then when I got my Honda, it was burning oil really bad. And I drove it for a little while, but I was like, okay, I'm starting to smoke out motorcycle guys behind me and stuff. And since I ride motorcycles too, I didn't want to do that to anybody else. So I went and bought an engine from the same people because the engine seemed to work pretty good on her car. So I got the same engine, picked it up, came home. I got all my new parts. I mean, I swapped pretty much everything out but the air conditioner. I unbolted that, but I changed the starter, the water pump, or the gaskets. I mean, just everything. But um, anyway, I saved me a whole bunch of money. What I'm kind of getting at. So I saved $1,200 for me actually doing it. Yeah, I had to do it for I think it was 3 day weekend. I did. So I saved $1,200 on the engine removal install. Um, I got all my parts and all the parts to add on to that would have been who knows, because you know how they like to add things or whatever. So I ended up buying each part and then putting it on since the engine was out. I put a new what is it? Automatic transmission thing inside of it, torque converter. I had never done that before. I figured out, did my research, figured it out, put a new one of those in, which all that stuff would end up costing a whole lot of more labor onto it. So I would assume I probably saved about 3 grand or more because just taking it to a shop, most shops are going to charge you anywhere from $1,800 to $2,000 just to do the swap itself without all the other stuff. So I look at that as I made money. I made $3,000 in that year, in my opinion. Because if I took it somewhere else, I would have had to pay 3 grand more. So I might. That's another way to look at it. If you can do things yourself to save money, then that means it's kind of like money you made. I guess that's man math. I don't know. So the long story here or whatever is I want this to be a good, strong community if possible to be able to help people out. And if y'all have any questions down below, please ask them. I'll do my best. Now, if there's too many people asking things, I can't answer all of the questions or whatever, like doing research and everything, but I can go, okay, well, so and so's looking how to do this. Let me do some research and I'll do a video on me looking it up, doing the research that I found, and give you basically a video on this is what I found. I hope this helps you. So I hope y'all get what I'm saying, and I hope there's some people that actually watch this video. I know a lot of these live videos, I don't get many people watching them, but maybe you'll actually watch it and ask some questions or whatever. Now, most of the videos I will probably do like a normal editing stuff kind of style because I am still working on doing that because I do enjoy it and I'm working on it. So, but I just wanted to go live now just because I had a little bit of time. My kids are MMA and cheer, so I figured I'd go ahead and do this. So anyways, I appreciate y'all watching. I hope y'all have a fantastic day. Again, I appreciate all my subscribers. I really do. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers, so I appreciate it. I really do. And y'all have a blessed rest of your week, and we will talk to y'all on the next one. Thanks a lot.